Once upon a time, in a splendid palace surrounded by lush gardens, lived a beautiful princess. She was the apple of the king's eye, and her favorite pastime was to play with her golden ball by the palace pond. One sunny day, while tossing her golden ball high into the air, the princess missed her catch, and the ball fell into the deep, murky water. Distraught, she sat by the pond and cried. Suddenly, she heard a voice. "Why do you weep, fair princess?" The princess looked around and saw a frog sitting on a lily pad. She explained her predicament, and the frog offered to help. "I can retrieve your ball, but in return, you must promise to befriend me and let me live with you in the palace." Desperate to get her beloved ball back, the princess hastily agreed. The frog dived into the pond and emerged with the golden ball. Overjoyed, the princess grabbed her ball and ran back to the palace, forgetting all about her promise. That evening, during dinner, there was a knock at the door. It was the frog. The princess was reluctant, but the king, having heard her promise, insisted she keep her word. The frog was brought in, and he ate from her plate and drank from her cup. To the princess's dismay, the frog asked to sleep in her bed. Disgusted but obedient, she placed him on a pillow at the far end of her bed. To her surprise, when she awoke the next morning, the frog had transformed into a handsome prince. The prince explained that he had been cursed by an evil witch, and only the promise of a true friend could break the spell. The princess had kept her word, and the spell was broken. The prince and princess soon fell in love, and with the king's blessing, they married and lived happily ever after.